Hey everybody, you're back with Guild Wars 2. I'm Ledain, and with me is my buddy Loch.
Hi.
Alright, so we just killed a giant nest of spiders, and let's go find some other crap to kill.
You forgot the apple pie we got in exchange.
We got an apple pie?
Well, she offered an apple pie anyway.
Huh.
I don't know if you bought it. I didn't.
I asked her about her husband. And now I can't talk to her again.
Because she's talking to the other dude. It happens sometimes. You have to click the top one to get to her little shop thing. She'll also sell you a spoon that will increase your precision somehow.
Before I forget, I'm going to start the timer.
Good call.
Because I technically did forget. Okay. Let's see. Pie. She sells her recipe, too.
Mm-hmm.
How do I go to my equipment?
Hit H.
Aha.
All the stuff you can equip will appear in the big box on the left, and you can either click and drag it or just double click it to, yeah.
I am not level 4 yet. We will have to change that.
Right this away.
Flame and Frost the Racing. Is that another event or something?
Well, that's their current, what they call the living story event.
Oh, okay.
It's like the overarching plot of the game as the storyline progresses.
Whoops, I deleted it. Red is aggressive?
Yeah. Another event.
This looks familiar. Feels like it was just yesterday I was fighting a giant earth elemental. Whoa, jumped right over him.
And gold, even though I jumped in halfway.
Yeah, me too.
Don't forget to come over and loot this guy. He'll probably have some good stuff for you.
Mighty Focus. It's a fine focus. Weapon type unusable by my profession.
And meanwhile, I got two weapons unusable by my profession. A sword and a pistol.
Mine looks like a cowbell.
Yeah, that's... Well, look at what I'm carrying here. Come here and take a closer look. That's what a focus is.
It's a cowbell?
On a stick.
I see. You want my cowbell?
On a stick.
Would you like my cowbell? I can't use it.
No, that's okay. It's probably too low level for me. The loot I'm getting is actually of my level, which is level 7.
I see.
Even though I'm down leveled to level 5 for this region.
Apparently I just hit level 3.
Nice. Follow me and I will show you, and by extension the viewers, the first Vista you can get. Which are basically little miniature jumping puzzles that reward you with a nice view.
Like the Datacrons.
Kinda, only in this one it's more them sort of whoring out their map design. Yeah. You want to jump down onto the wooden part first.
Feels like I'm lugging around a bag in my left hand. For as simple as this one seems, it's giving us more trouble than most of those Datacrons were.
Alright, now those Datacrons, to be fair, BioWare was just kind of assholes about that one. Now you want to jump over onto this, yeah. And then over to here.
That's the one.
This is the one. Check out the view.
Sounds like someone's messaging me on, like, Skype. That's cool.
Yeah, and there's several of those. Let's see, there's 9 of those in this entire region to get, the Queensdale region. And it's just sort of a nice little way of exploring these huge, and I have to admit, really, really well-designed maps that they churned out.
Mm-hmm. This game looks really good.
Yeah, they certainly did not skimp. Even just a simple thing like, come over here into the water for a second. And like, tilt your camera down and push forward to dive down. And then just come back up real quick. Just look at the camera effects there.
Oh wow, that's neat.
Uh-huh. They've got a whole underwater combat system with separate weapons. It's like there's 2 different kinds of underwater weapons.
I'm being mauled by a river drake that breathes fire underwater somehow. That sounds frickin' fair.
Oh, you think that's bad? Some of them breathe lightning underwater, which should rightfully kill them and us and everything else in the vicinity.
A mighty trident.
Yeah,
I can't use a trident.
Yeah, I was going to say, tridents are sort of like mage staff type weapons. They tend to have range attacks and all that. Oh, there's 3 types of underwater weapons. There's tridents, which are like sort of the mage staff type thing. Mostly magic user classes have them, and they tend to be ranged in special attacks like that. Spears are like your basic melee, up-close underwater weapon. And then there's spear guns, which are pretty much what you expect. A crossbow minus the string.
I keep confusing your blood fiend for an enemy.
That's okay, he doesn't have any feelings to hurt.
How do you know?
More than that, I don't care.
A malachite pebble.
I think those are... Yeah, it's a,
Oh, they're like stuff you put in, like gems that you put in slots.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Most of your weapons and stuff you get later on after you get past the very starting equipment will have a slot for those.
I think my horn has a slot.
Probably does, since you got it from a quest reward.
Well, I got it from a, I got it from...
Completing the tutorial, right?
No, I got it from that spider.
Oh, yeah, okay, then it definitely would.
Yeah, unused weapon slot. So I right-click it.
You double-click the gem.
Okay.
And then you click the item you want to put it in.
Upgrade. +3 Vite, +3 Toughness. And I have a vital pistol that I can't use. All this equipment I'm finding, and I can't use any of it.
Yeah, most of it will just be shop fire, unless you want to bank it for your alts to pick up or something. But they'll pick up so many bajillion weapons too that...
Yeah, and now alts won't be a problem, because you were telling me earlier that you can actually buy more than 5 slots.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like $10 for 800 gems, which is exactly how much a character slot costs. So $30, you've got a slot for every character class in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And while it means you'll have to double up on the races, there are different choices you can make in character creation and throughout the character's career that let you still get a little bit different experience even when you play the same race twice.
Mighty Axe. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I've got an axe.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I think the axe is actually a melee weapon for a warrior. I'm not sure though. I know for a ranger they throw it like a throwing hatchet, and for me, I use it to make.
Hey, look, it's me.
Magical claws of evilness slice things up. It is you. Like, virtually identical, except carrying a shield.
Yeah. Where are we going now?
Let's see. You've done the quarry thing. Oh, there's another one, I think, that you haven't done yet. Did you check the guy here, the Heart Quest guy, for his goods?
Oh yeah, where was he? I didn't see him because of the giant elemental thing.
This way.
Copper ore. No gathering tools.
Yeah, that's the thing. The cool thing is you can gather all 3 types of materials regardless of whatever crafting skills you have. All you have to do is actually have the tool equipped in the slot. The downside is the tools are breakable. They each have either 50 or 100 uses before they break, and you have to buy a new one. That's one of the things they're pimping on the cash shop now, is for a limited time they're selling a mining pick that won't break, ever.
For a limited time?
That's what they say.
Huh. Harpy feather.
Pull up the Black Lion Trading Company thing.
A 100-use iron mining pick. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, they're...
And there's pebbles you can throw.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you'll find lying around too. Like you'll see boulders lying around that are highlighted and you can pick them up with the F button. Oh! Event! Sweet! Pretty much every time one of these pops up, you want to jump in on it because it's a chance for more experience. And like I was talking to you about before we started this, if you don't jump on every opportunity to level up and get experience you can, the heart quests and story quests and stuff are quickly going to outpace you and force you to go to another starting zone.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier too.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, start killing harpies, man.
What's all? Aw. I can't. I lost my skills.
Yeah, that's what I was starting to say earlier. Whenever you get a new type of weapon, you have to learn all the attacks for it from scratch.
That makes sense, but...
That's sort of to ease you into it, lets you learn each attack before you get them all. So it's a pretty cool idea, but at the same time, the later on in the game you get your new equipment, the harder it can get. And especially underwater weapons. Underwater combat is a bit less merciful anyway. Oh, by the way, you don't have to, if you see other people already wailing on an enemy, you don't have to leave that enemy alone. You won't hurt them at all by helping them kill it.
Okay.
Everybody will still get to loot it and get their own separate loot from it, and everybody gets experience for it and credit for it. That's the great thing about this whole system. It actually just encourages everybody to help each other out.
Yeah, I can AoE.
Yeah, you can AoE like a motherfucker.
Like a boss. We got a badass in the house. Where the harpies at?
One of the best things about this game probably is just the whole massive... Everybody is already automatically one massive party in this game.
Yeah, Yahtzee was saying something about that.
Oh, you did finally watch his review on it?
I watched it before, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, that's basically what he said, and Angry Joe said the same thing. It's one big party, and everybody's invited.
Now I can throw axe, too.
It's an ass-kicking party. Which makes for some really, really epic scenes when you get into the big boss fights with big world bosses and group events and stuff. It also means that if you see anybody fall down, like get knocked out, and they'll have this little blue symbol thing over their head, don't ignore them. You want to run over and revive their ass as soon as you can, because you want everybody in the fight.
Because you don't get more by being the last man standing.
Exactly. And most of those big bosses you are not going to be able to take out on your own.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, like I said, the whole thing just... It fosters this atmosphere of cooperation. Everybody needs to be helping each other, and that means you get less ganking, less kill stealing, less people whining about kill stealing, and more people trying to help you just for the sake of helping you. I've had people run up right after I got my axe handed to me by a boss or a monster or something and just jump in and start reviving me before I could release.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another gold.
Oh, right. Pretty much any of them you will get a gold for unless you come in at the very last minute. It's actually pretty merciful with that.
Whee! Kind of liking this axe. There's another heart over here. Check traps for hostile creatures.
Yeah, and there's one now. And there's a hostile creature now.
I just have to remember that 3 is my initiate now.
Yeah, that's the one downside about not being able to actually modify which key does what, is that sometimes, for some of them, the charge to rush into combat will be 2, others it'll be 3.
Mm-hmm. Well, the timer just went off, so I'll cut this off here. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit a like and hopefully subscribe to our channel. We'll be back with the next part. Thank you for watching, and take care.